And then my Omaha can carry it and I can be world famous and then they'll recruit me for the King of the Sea team. Anyway. Shaft versus Gover. Game 3. Warriors Path. Shaft are going to be running Yamato, Des Moines, Minotaur, Zhao, Moskva, Gearing, Z52. Gover are going to be running Yamato, Des Moines, Henry, Moskva, Yu Yang. So, general strategies for this map involve a lot of radar play around the A cap. Usually a smaller force on the home caps, but occasionally you do see home cap pushes, especially with things like Henry, you can get around there quickly. But mostly it's going to be trying to get a DD anchored against this island, probably the Z52's new life ambition, get himself parked against this island, deny anything else getting into it. Des Moines will be using this island, Moscow probably using this island, this one. Oh, we have a restart. Of course we have a restart, why wouldn't we have a restart? It's not a tournament without a restart. We're just discussing the Omaha in the middle. Press him. Right, let's get back in. Right, so once again, we'll go down this team list. Shaft are going to be running Yamato, Des Moines, Minotaur, Zhao, Moskva, Gearing, Z52. Gover are going to be running Yamato, Des Moines, Henry, Moskva, Yu Yang. Like I said, there's a very strong possibility of a double Henry push around here. You could run a double Henry down the wall. Basically, double Henry pushes are a definite thing. You can also just sit there and farm all the Moskvas. Alright. So we have... Yeah, alright, sorry, I got distracted by Twitch chat there. Let's have a look at the initial deployments. So we're going to be seeing Yu Yang, Henry, Des Moines. Oh, right, this is not the home caps. It's the... That's why they changed it, because they're on the wrong map layout. I'm very confused now. Okay, so I was giving you, like, a general clan battles type rundown of how the maps go, but it's actually not that layout. It's this layout. So everything that I just said earlier, complete crap. Instead, what we're going to be seeing is probably anchoring here and here. There's no home caps now. And then not very much play around here. You might be seeing some anchoring here and here. Here and here. Moskva's here, 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 yeah. That kind of general positioning. But there's no Moskva on this side anyway, so it's going to be Gearing, Des Moines, Zhao. So Zhao's going to be up here, just playing kiting. Gearing's going to be trying to get in this cap, but he's got to contend with the Z52. Actually, Z52 is going B first, and then he's going to make his way over there. He might have going to be supporting this side. Henry and Moskva are just going to be trying to play relatively passive and just trying to hold them back as long as possible. Des Moines, Yu Yang, Des Moines. Des Moines looks like he's going to go here. Yu Yang and Des Moines going to make a little partnership here with the smoke screen. Henry going to be going over here to farm. And you might have just look for crossfire in the middle. Alright, whatever. Radar out from the Henry from the Des Moines of Picha 29 centimeters. Going to be trying to pick up Vert in his Z52. You'll know where he is, but they're not. Unfortunately, they've got nothing to actually shoot him right now. Moskva looking for shots actually. Yeah, it does get a little bit of damage on him. He's going to sit here. He's like, you know what? I'd rather eat this radar and take some shots from long range from the Moskva than push out and try and take the shots from the two Des Moineses. That's a very, very aggressive Des Moines position. Are they trying to smoke the Des Moines up the aisle? Well, I suppose there's nothing actually holding them back. They've seen that the Moskva and the Henry must be taking the kiting positions. Muffle a chat band, broadside to a Minotaur, getting broadside to a Des Moines, getting slapped for it. Getting some stern sits in as well. Some long range crossfire from the other Des Moines. Oh, we're going to get out of there a little bit worse for wear, but you should be able to heal most of that back. Is this Des Moines going to try and make a play into this cap? No, he's currently drifting sideways. Okay. I think he was about to make a play in there, and then he found some awkward island to beach on. Because this game has definitely not got any bugged islands at all. So the Des Moines and the gearing from Shaft will take the air cap. And start farming away at Congo Nielbaz Moskva. Meanwhile, back overseas, we do see some trading back and forth. We see a radar coming out from Stressed Possum. Muffle going to be raining down shells on him. It's going to be having some nice little position torpedoes, but unfortunately there's a large Des Moines-sized gap in them, as is always the case. If you drop two sets of torps, one will always, like, you know, have a massive gap in it. God Nisbo and the caches will be taking this cap. So now we have a 2 cap to 1 advantage for Shaft. Like, still a 1 cap advantage. So, you know, they've took this cap, but they need a little bit more than that. The Des Moines trying to get himself safe, but Muffle's going to do as much damage as he can while the Des Moines tries to get himself safe. Trying not to give too much broadside, but, you know, eventually he has to make that turn. Now Vert in the Z52 is positioned quite interestingly. I'm not sure if they're going to try to use him to spot here. That sounds like a very dangerous idea, but it could work. I mean, there's only a Henry. He could also try capping from here, but that's a lot riskier with the Des Moines position there. Although they do have Pega Zando trying to, like, get the crossfire shots in onto the Des Moines. They have pushed up Picha Brava 29 centimeters is now pushed up into the B cap in his red Des Moines. Gonna be taking the B cap quite happily. Vert took a shot from something? Yeah, Vert is currently caught by the Des Moines radar, I think. Yeah, he's very caught by the Des Moines radar, actually. So even the Yu Yang's taking shots at him right now. Henry, Des Moines, and Yu Yang all taking shots at this Z52, trying to get as much chip damage on they can. But everybody is also taking more shots at this Des Moines. He is wiggling around a lot in there. Pega Zando, I assume, is going to be looking for shells as well. Pegazzando just got slapped hard by, it must have been the opposing Yamato. I'm not sure where. Oh, there. Yeah. Still trying to get this Des Moines dislodged from this gap. He's actually accelerating out, but I'm not sure how far he can go without having to deal with Pegazzando's Yamato here. I'm assuming he's in Hydro range currently of Stress Possum. That was the Yamato salvo coming in, just missing. Torpedoes coming in towards the Henry should be easily dodged. Well, I say easily dodged. Easily dodged for the Henry. The Yu Yang might have a little bit more difficulty, but no, he gets through them cleanly. It's a very ballsy Minotaur, just opening up constantly in the open water. It is being smoked up now by the Z52 Avert. That Des Moines has had a very interesting little adventure. He's still alive, and he's still pushing. I'm not sure what his plan is here, but this could be very dangerous for Stress Possum in a second. Stress Possum realizes the danger, starts accelerating. The Zhao farms down that Moskva. But I'm more interested in this rush. Is Stress Possum aware of this? He's not aware of this, actually. His guns aren't even remotely turned for it. And now Moffle Chapband realizes, oh crap, that's a Des Moines. I'm stuck bow into that. Oh, hell, how do I deal with this? Well, the answer is you don't. You need help. You need Pegazzando to get some crossfire. You need Stress Possum to get some broadside. But this Minotaur is actually in a lot of suffering right now. He has a broadside Henry that he's broadside to. We have the Z52. Well, Henry took a slap from the Moskva. Well, this is a very awkward situation. Z52 of Vert's joining in to try and like focus down this Des Moines. But I think it depends. Does Moffle have a heal ready? I don't think he has a heal ready, otherwise he'd be using it, right? Yeah, Moffle does go down. Stress Possum is now in a nasty crossfire between this Des Moines, that Henry. Never mind. Pegazzando finally gets a salvo in. Now Stress Possum is only in a nasty crossfire between that Des Moines and the Henry. Z52 might be able to get a cheeky kill on the Yu Yang if he's fast, but nope. Yeah, the Yu Yang's actually going to get the cheeky kill on him, I think. He's going to drop his torps, try to get, you know, just a flesh wound. Shots out from the Moskva, trying to get a trade out of this at least. There comes the torpedo turn. Oh, is he actually going to... No, he manages to dodge it. However, another salvo coming out. Doesn't quite kill him. Stress Possum trying desperately to get that kill on God Nismo. However, in the meantime, the gearing of Floor 420 has just taken the B cap. Stress Possum needs to get out of there if he possibly can. Like, he's got this Des Moines charging him at any second. He can do a lot of damage if the Des Moines comes out too broadside, so the Des Moines needs to be careful with how he angles here. Or he just sits in hydros for the Henry. There's the fire. Fire gets Damaconed. Still reversing, still on 2k health. You always see this Henry in the background is down to 3k health as well. Zil will probably be trying to look for that kill, which he finds. Stress Possum might even go for the ram here if he can get the acceleration in. No, he can't. Alright, so quick recap of the situation. Two caps up for Shaft. Currently have a 100-point lead. There are 7 minutes remaining in the game. And I would say that they have mostly map control. Now, what are the teams that are remaining? We have Yamato, Des Moines, Henry versus Zhao, and the Gearing versus Yu Yang. The Yu Yang is very low. The Gearing can find him and kill him. The problem is getting past that Des Moines to do that. The Henry I would always rather have in a fight than having the Zhao, but currently with the positioning it is, we have a 2-on-1 with this Yamato versus that Yamato and Zhao. The old Yamato staring contest. Who gets the RNG overmatch Citadel first? Yamato going to be shooting for the Zhao instead. Not going to get too much damage though. I think those torpedoes are a little bit... Oh, actually, these torpedoes aren't badly aimed at all. Big hit on the Yamato though. How many is he going to take? Oh, no, they expired. Oh. Zill's going to be kicking himself right now. We see the mind of Peekabra has charged into the beat cap. He's now ending up trading with Kim Lee-Eat, and both Yamatos are probably be looking... Like, alright, who do I want to shoot? Do I want to help with the Des Moines fight? Do I want to kill this other Yamato? Like, what do I do here? Yamato's turret traverse is forever, so they're probably going to continue what they were focusing on. And the Gearing is joining in with this fight as well, trying to get the... Is he trying to get a pick on like Yu Yang? He is. Zhao does burn down the red Yamato, which means... But, well, there's still this Yamato fight, this Des Moines fight happening in the middle. The Gearing joining in with the Des Moines fight. And the red Des Moines goes down, which means it's going to be a victory for Shaft. Now, I'm going to go get myself in the next room. I'm going to take a couple of minute break because I need to sort myself out because my nose is very blocked right now.